So we're talking breakfast in the city of Port Harcourt and in River State. What do you consider the most popular breakfast in River State, in Port Harcourt? What particular, combination do you think is very prevalent? Maybe because of their locale or something. Maybe based off their region. I know you have the river area. You probably will have a different, in quote unquote, a breakfast preference to those of you who are in the urban centers. So I want to find out how you are having your breakfast and what exactly that breakfast is. Now, my first caller, Benedict, says, well, he's not having his ideal breakfast, but he had something this morning, which is the other part of the conversation. So, are you having your ideal breakfast? How much is it costing you to do that? How much does it cost to have your breakfast? Let's find out this morning. As always, please turn down the volume of your radio set. Refrain from making derogatory or defamatory comments. Didn't see it or hear it, please do not make mention of it. And also keep your comments civil.
The views and opinions shared on this program do not represent the position of Nigeria Info FM. Nigeria Info, let's talk.
017-923-0002, 017-923-0003, 017-923-0002, 017-923-0003. All right. And then you can get us on Facebook and on X at Nigeria Info PH, at Nigeria Info PH. All right. That's where you find us on Facebook and on X at Nigeria Info PH is where you will find us. WhatsApp is 0809-030-6416, 0809-030-6416. Please do not call the last number I just reeled out. The last number is strictly for the reception of messages, please. So that will be WhatsApp and Telegram messages, preferably. Please do not call the last number I reeled out. So let me get to WhatsApp. We have messages coming through. My regular breakfast of late has been a plate of beans from a nearby fast food, complemented with either bread or gari or milk. Even before this President Tinubu economics. Yes, inflation is biting. It's probably been at its fastest in Nigeria's history, but people have to survive. All right, let's get to the phone lines now, and I get to say hello. Nigeria 3, good morning to you.
Hello, good morning.
Hi, good morning.
Yes, my name is Fred.
Fred.
I'm calling from Ibuchi.
Fred, good morning. Have you had breakfast this morning?
Yes, I just finished, my brother.
What did you have?
I have yam and beans.
Yam and beans?
From a food vendor.
Okay, yep. You didn't buy fish or beef?
Hello?
You didn't buy fish or beef? You didn't buy fish or beef?
No, it's beef.
Oh, you bought beef. Okay, so how much was this meal that you bought?
Everything entered 900 naira.
Jesus.
The ham was 500 and the beans is 300. They don't even give you 200 naira beans again. It's 300. That is 800 plus 100 naira meat. I'm okay.
You bought yam for how much is the whole tuber of yam in the market?
No, I bought it from a mama put.
That's what I'm saying. So how many pieces of yam did you buy for 500 naira?
The woman is selling 3 pieces for 200, 3 pieces for 200. So she gave me 8 pieces instead of 6.
For 500 naira?
For 500 naira.
Were they big pieces? Be honest, were they big pieces?
No, they were not so much big, but somehow moderate.
Moderate. Okay, so you spent 900 naira, if I heard you correctly, or is it 800 naira now?
Yes, 900 naira and pure water 50 naira. That is 950.
950. Let's add your transport for walking down there. So let's make it 1,000 naira for breakfast already.
My brother.
Don't worry. We're getting there. So wait, if you had the choice, what would you have been eating normally?
As normal time now, sometime before I leave the house, they will do tea for me, and there will be bread I've bought already the previous day. And one of us will take tea and go out. Then in the afternoon, we'll look for something else to eat.
Okay.
You know how much bread it is now, so we don't go for that bread now again.
So you don't buy bread anymore. It's now yam and beans. That's the way forward.
No, I don't even know the price of bread. So I cannot even go and ask them bread because the round one that was simple for poor man is about 350 now. So I don't even go for bread again.
Okay. All right, Fred. Thank you very much. All right. So Fred spends just under 1,000 naira. Apparently, this morning he's had beans and yam. All right, with beef. 50 naira for a sachet of water. That's not his preferred meal. His preferred meal would have been tea with bread at home. So what about you? Let's get to WhatsApp. I read some messages now. 009-030-6416. 009-030-6416. Good morning, Jude. Speaking of breakfast, usually I would like to have spaghetti and stew with fish when I used to cook regular. But Jude, do you know how much spaghetti is right now? So what I do is I buy gari and soup. Once I get to my office, there's a mama put near my office. By 8 or 9 o'clock, I get there. I buy my soup and my eba, and that keeps me till about 4 or 5 when I come home and I find something to eat. I don't know what normal people eat, but me, I have gari and soup every morning. Isaac, gari and soup every morning. Now for some people that might not be odd because I know a lot of Okrika and Ikwe people, friends of mine, who would eat gari morning, afternoon, night, no shaking. Morning, afternoon, night. Nope, they have no. It's kind of like me, all right, and my forebears who probably do, plantain in any form. From kekeke, pulufia, we'll boil it, use plantain oil, we used to call it black plantain, yeah, we could do anything with plantain, morning, afternoon, night. Speaking of which, I need to buy plantain today. All right, moving on. Let's get to the phone lines now, shall we? 08179230002. 08179230003. Please, as always, turn down the volume of your radio set. Turn down the volume of your radio set, please, when you call us, so we can get to have a decent conversation with you, shall we? Okay, this one says, Jude, my normal breakfast used to be bread and tea, but these days I don't even have breakfast. Jude, let's not kid ourselves. I know people having breakfast in this economy. Victor, you'll be surprised though. Oh, speaking of Victor, we have a Victor on the line from Umo Krishi. Victor, have you had breakfast this morning?
No, the one where I take no is about I just take bread and loyal and this thing, the Milo.
Okay, that's okay. How much did that cost?
But the one I took yesterday, the normal one I used to take. I did this family size bonju bread is now 17.
What?
17, the family size. Then you buy what did you call it? 2 egg. No 100 naira tomato again now. So you buy 4 or 5 pieces of tomato. 200 naira. Then you have your sachet power oil, which is around 150.
Oh, damn.
So you have pepper. 100 naira pepper is no more again. It's 200 naira. So you just buy so that you can be splitting.
You spread it. Yeah, okay. So
everything can go for like maybe 3,000 or 2,500.
For breakfast?
Yes, before you can get a very good breakfast because you must buy cowbell. Cowbell, the tin is 450, sorry.
Wow.
Then you have a Milo of 150. So everything can go like maybe 3,000 to 5. But the bread, you will not finish it at the same time.
Oh, yes, you probably spread,
like
yeah.
I can finish it for like 3 or 4 times.
Okay. At least that keeps you. All right. Thank you very much, Victor. James is speaking to us from Bonnie. James, have you had breakfast?
Yeah, just no way.
Why now?
Now the rational now.
Wow.
022.
011. 01. Okay. So
because if you don't do it like that, man, you know they do.
how?
Feeding before from my house, they use 50. But now it don't climb to 110,000. And you can't get everything. You can't get beverages for the children. You can't even buy the egg, fresh egg for the children. Idea.
So you only eat afternoon and evening meals.
First, I do the mathematics now. One I come out in the morning, I'm not going to take anything at home. By the time I work till that kind 10, 11, I go knock the table.
But that's your go-to savior now.
So that one,
how much you buy the eba? Because you buy it outside now. You don't. Is it in the house you buy the eba?
No, I buy outside before. If my wife no give me the one I carry come out, I buy outside for 1,500.
1,500 for eba and soup.
Now you don't even eat well now. If you want to eat well, what eat good food there for morning, at least 2,000, 2,500.
Okay, all right. James, thank you very much. Someone is calling us. The landlord, if you want to speak to us, use the number 0817-923-0002. 0817-923-0003. Please, all right? The WhatsApp number, we don't take calls on that, unfortunately, at least not at the moment. All right, so send us a message to WhatsApp 0809-030-6416 0809-030-6416. All right, and I would love to get to hear from you and read your messages when you send them. All right, so on WhatsApp, this one says, my breakfast this morning cost me 1,000 naira. 4 pieces of yam, that's porridge, 400 naira. 400 naira beans, that's 800 naira. 200 naira meat, one piece. Total of 1,000 naira. Big Sam from Onair. So, Big Sam had yam porridge with beans, 1,000 naira. So, right now, the baseline is 1,000 naira. But these are for adults. I wonder how much children are going to be fed with. Hey, let's find out from you. We're talking about breakfast this morning. What's the most popular breakfast or the most common that you know of in River State? How much does it cost to have that breakfast today? And if you're not having your preferred breakfast, what are you having? And how much are you spending on that particular meal? Joshua is on the line. Joshua is speaking to us from Eleme Junction, where there are plenty bookers and mama puts. Joshua, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Just like one of your callers said, to be frank with you, I have not taken my breakfast.
Okay.
What I do every day is just 1-0.
Okay, still breakfast.
It will hold me till maybe 4 p.m. Then you take the next one by 5, and then that's it for the day.
So you have your final meal by 5 p.m.
Yes.
That's kind of healthy because you not add too much weight. But what exactly do you have for breakfast?
Just like I said, I'm not taking anything.
No, I know you say you haven't eaten yet, but 11 o'clock is still morning, so it still counts as breakfast. So what would you have? What would you have? Oh.
With the sum of 2,000 naira, you can have a good meal at Eleme Junction here. That can hold you till 4 p.m.
And what would that meal be?
Eba with egusi and okazi soup.
Eba.
For 2,000 naira, mixed with a lot of things inside.
Eba egusi.
And then when you take it by 11 a.m., you're sure of the meal stay in your stomach till 4 p.m.
Then by 4, what would you have? You go home or you buy something to take home?
No, I go home. I just buy things to go home to cook.
Okay. How much would you spend?
Close to 2,250.
So on average, every day you're spending just about 4,000 naira to eat. Joshua, hello? Oh dear. Friday is in Alu. Friday, have you eaten?
Mr. Jude.
Good morning.
I've not eaten.
Please don't. Friday, please can you turn off your radio set or step away from the radio, please?
Okay, I'm out.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Talk to us.
Like me, my favorite breakfast is tea. Bread, tea, and egg. I can't do without that. The present economic challenge, I'm telling you, it's one of the highest meal now at breakfast. So what I do in the morning, I take I swallow my eba. That is what I can do, but I don't have the choice now.
So you have started skipping breakfast. You now have Gary. What time do you have the Gary?
I do that within 10, 11 sometimes.
Okay, that's still
when I get to my business place.
So after that, your next meal?
Then my next meal is in the evening when I'm back, probably 5 and 6.
Okay.
And that would take me through the day.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. All right, Friday, thank you for sharing. Alfred is speaking to us from Bayelsa. Alfred, good morning to you.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning, Alfred.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm calling from Jarama Market in Bayelsa State. This morning, because I'm a transporter.
Okay.
This morning, I'm in Jarama Market right now. I ate banga rice and beans. And why I ate banga rice and beans? Because I wanted to eat gari. When I went to the place, they said a plate of gari and soup is 1,500.
In Yenegua?
In Zarama Market, in Yenegua main town. Yeah. So I decided to go for, because I'm with my conductor. So two of us to eat 115. Oh, no, it's too much.
It's too much.
We decided to go for banga rice.
How much was that?
And we bought banga rice and beans 500.
Okay.
Meat, one meat, 200 naira.
Okay.
So that is 700 naira
per person. Wow.
But on my own, I prefer eating that gari.
Okay. You like?
But the money, the gari is expensive.
Okay.
Yeah,
all right.
so
Alfred,
right.
Thank you. Have a safe trip when you're on your return.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. Michael is speaking to us from Agri Road. Michael, any breakfast? Good morning.
I've not had breakfast, but I tend to from now. I don't have any. I don't have any ration. No. Even at 10 p.m. I eat. 11 p.m. as long as I'm hungry.
You don't send anybody.
I don't send anybody at all. At any time. I eat at any time. I don't have all those ratios. I don't do it. And the kind of body God gave to me. Even if I eat 12 midnight, whatever food they say will make somebody's stomach to protrude. Yeah, I have it too.
You're lucky.
Lucky. So, Jude, but what I tend to eat this morning is ash and banga soup. So I'm looking for. Yes, now.
You're a true son of the soil. Look at that. Look at that.
On Monday, the starch we used to buy for 200. By the starch is not 500. I don't even know, but starch is small.
Aye.
So this morning I want to have another one of it. The banga soup, now, the way they prepare with the sungu inside now.
Now you're saying this thing now. I'm thinking of where I will see starch and banga soup in this room we'll see now.
Yeah,
I don't.
Dude, please find out where we eat Asia. You know that your small beef now in a Bini, and that soup they use garden egg
to make. You've traveled though. You've actually traveled. Only Edo people know that garden egg sauce.
Please just find out where we can get that soup in this Port Harcourt or any local government within our reach.
I don't know, but
I will
ask China. There's nothing China does not know in this Port Harcourt. I will ask China. I will ask him. Yes, thank you very much, Michael. Oh, look at that. Starch and banga this morning. That's a spiritual man. Very few people know all these things, Either you're having starch or bole in the morning. That's how the way, we used to do things in the village. Now, let's get to WhatsApp. Oh, and I forgot Facebook. Do indulge me, please. Facebook at Nigeria Info PH, at Nigeria Info PH, where you find us on Facebook and on X. Let's quickly stroll down social media routes at Nigeria Info PH, at Nigeria Info PH. Now, Barry Bie Nengbarbara says, food now is a serious issue in Nigeria. Many persons' family now feel just once a day, at least 3 p.m. every day, gari and soup. Barry says, I couldn't even take breakfast again. 011, only lunch and dinner. Currently, gari 2 cup, 1 sachet of milk, 2 kilos of sugar, total 350. That's on Facebook. Okay. Ella Ikoro says it's either or no breakfast. Bread we were buying at 15 naira is now 16 naira. But I used to buy 2 of it, 100 naira, and akara, 100 naira, that's 200 naira. Or 200 naira, my, which gives me 2 wraps. Good home cooked meals might just last for the first few days or the first week of the month. Baby girl from Rumukushi. It's all right, baby girl. I understand what you're going through. Truly do. Jude, how many people would like to eat the normal breakfast that they've been eating before this year? I'll tell you, everybody. But it's not what is obtainable. Some people are now having to eat either just in the afternoon or at night. But when I was much younger, I heard the same narrative. I heard this. Oh, things are so bad. People are now, eating 011, or in some cases 101, or in the extreme 001. And I'm sure this happens at different phases in different people's lives. Onoa, good morning to you.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning, Onoa.
Yes, my contribution to this is that according to the lady, it's too early for them to start talking about selling the house.
No, wait, I think you have a wrong conversation, sir. This is Nigeria Info, please.
Oh my God.
No problem, it's okay. But before I let you go, Onoa, have you eaten this morning?
No.
Why haven't you eaten, Onoa? We're talking about breakfast. Really? Onoa, so you are you saying you don't have money to eat or you don't want to eat? Tell us the truth. Tell us the truth.
No, there is no money now. It's not Nigeria. That's how you be this time.
So when do you eat now? If you're not eating in the morning?
I ate last night, but I know that before 10, 11, I will have my breakfast.
What would you have?
In between.
So what would you have about 10, 11? What are you going to eat?
I will eat rice.
Rice? You're a big man, no? You're eating rice. Rice and stew, fried rice. How are you doing it?
No, as far as money no there now, we will eat rice and use the pomo to cook it and manage it.
Okay. All right. No, thank you very much. Hope you have a good day, okay? Stay well.
All right, sir. And you too.
Thank you very much, Onoa. Interesting. Whew. Boy. All right, so like they say, crazy things are happening. Breakfast is meant to be the most important meal. At least that's what the health practitioners will tell you or have you believe. Some other views exist. There are some people, particularly those who are on a spiritual walk, will tell you, well, you don't necessarily need to eat all the time. After all, Jesus Christ fasted for 40 days and 40 nights. Buddha was also recorded as skipping meals or not eating. In fact, only surviving on a grain of rice. Can you imagine that? For weeks on end, only a grain of rice. That was his way of trying to be on a spiritual walk. But at some point in time, you need to eat. The question is, what's your meal like? And how much are you spending, particularly as a Port Harcourt person? Now, some of the most popular meals that we've heard of this morning, and we'll get back to the phone line shortly, 0817-923-0007, all right? 0817-923-0007. So we've heard people talk about bread, egg, and beverage, some bread and your cocoa beverage, whatever it is. Then cereals were made mention of. Rice is cereal, by the way. People like to have rice in the morning. But let me share with you what used to be very popular when we were in Benin. Like I told you, the breakfast of champions. But in Benin, people would also have banga rice. People would also have yam and eggs, right? It was very popular. In Lagos, during my stay in Lagos, you cannot go a day. And I mean, except maybe in one of those bougie areas on the island, maybe Banana Island, VI. But you could not go a day if you're on the mainland without hearing from like 5:30 in the morning. Men will mount. Everybody come and collect your copy. And the beautiful thing about that bread was that it went with a lot of things. So people will buy the bread, obviously. Some will glaze it with some butter, and then they'll have akara. Some will probably buy, stew. I used to like to buy the bread. I'll buy stew and pomo from the woman who was selling rice, and that's how we were eating. Ewagoin is also very popular in parts of Lagos. In fact, in the whole of the West, Ewagoin is very popular. But what are you having these days? Well, let's find out. Okay. WhatsApp 0809-030-6416. 0809-030-6416. All right. That's where you send us a message on WhatsApp and on Telegram. Want to speak to us? We have just a few minutes. We'll have a break coming up shortly, and after that we'll wrap up. So I Beg to Differ comes up later this morning, and semifinals about 11 o'clock. You don't want to miss that. And then we'll have a very abridged version of E360. All things being equal, the mistress of mischief will join me in the studio between 10 and 10:25 a.m. and we'll just quickly run through some of the shenanigans going on around the world of entertainment. So still have loads for you this morning. Okay. All right. This one here says, Andrew, good morning. Normally I like to have bread, eggs, and a beverage every morning, but because of the cost of things, I've had to reduce the amount of bread and eggs. Normally I have 2 eggs. These days I have 1 egg and about 3 slices of bread. Chairman, that's how you do. Well, look, some people will continue to have the lifestyle that they can afford. It probably costs a little more, but hey,
Investment full